Support structure complete. Adding warp generator. Generator operational. Healing station deploying. Healing station ready. Erecting listening post. Listening post complete. An ally has gained control of a victory point. We are losing a victory objective. The enemy is claiming a victory point. We have lost a victory point to the enemy. Our allies have secured a supply point. The foe seeks to deprive us of a vital resource point. The enemy is taking one of our supply points. We have lost a supply point to the enemy. An ally has secured a power node. We have secured a power node for the craft world. We are losing a power node to the enemy. We have lost a power node to the enemy. We have secured a requisition point. An ally has secured a requisition point. We are losing a requisition point to the enemy. We have lost a requisition point to the enemy. Regrettably, that will not work. It is simply impossible. We must think of something else. It cannot be. Impracticable. Our resources are currently depleted. We require more resources. We require additional power. Our power supply is insufficient. Additional power needed. Additional power is required. Our requisition pool is depleted. We cannot do so without additional requisition. Additional requisition needed. Additional requisition is required. It shall be done. For the craft world. Our mission above all. We are guided by a greater force. Our purpose is one. As it was fated. As it was foreseen. You shall have it. Eminently possible. We do what we must. Just as you require. We shall rise to the challenge. Indubitably. Somewhere we went astray. A discouraging reversal. This is most unfortunate. We have prevailed. The craft world shall rejoice in our victory. Triumph is ours. Those sent to take the point have perished. Escalation cancelled. I have paused the arms delivery. We cannot deliver the armaments at this time. Our Farseer has slain 5 of the craft world's foes. Our Farseer has slain 10 of the craft world's foes. Our Farseer has slain 15 of the craft world's foes. Our Farseer has slain 20 of the craft world's foes. Our Farseer has slain 25 of the craft world's foes. An enemy champion has slain 5 foes. An allied champion has slain 5 foes. An enemy champion has slain 10 foes. An allied champion has slain 10 foes. An enemy champion has slain 15 foes. An allied champion has slain 15 foes. An enemy champion has slain 20 foes. An allied champion has slain 20 foes. An enemy champion has slain 25 foes. An allied champion has slain 25 foes. Our warlock has slain 5 of the craft world's foes. Our warlock has slain 10 of the craft world's foes. Our warlock has slain 15 of the craft world's foes. Our warlock has slain 20 of the craft world's foes. Our warlock has slain 25 of the craft world's foes. Our warp spider exarch has slain 5 of the craft world's foes. Our warp spider exarch has slain 10 of the craft world's foes. Our warp spider exarch has slain 15 of the craft world's foes. Our warp spider exarch has slain 20 of the craft world's foes. Our warp spider exarch has slain 25 of the craft world's foes. Our Farseer has attained level 2. Our Farseer has attained level 3. Our Farseer has attained level 4. Our Farseer has attained level 5. Our Farseer has attained level 6. Our Farseer has attained level 7. Our Farseer has attained level 8. Our Farseer has attained level 9. Our Farseer has attained level 10. Our Farseer has attained level 11. Our Farseer has attained level 12. Our Farseer has attained level 13. Our Farseer has attained level 14. Our Farseer has attained level 15. Our Farseer has gained a level. Our Warlock has attained level 2. Our Warlock has attained level 3. Our Warlock has attained level 4. Our Warlock has attained level 5. Our Warlock has attained level 6. Our Warlock has attained level 7. Our Warlock has attained level 8. Our Warlock has attained level 9. Our Warlock has attained level 10. Our Warlock has attained level 11. Our Warlock has attained level 12. Our Warlock has attained level 13. Our Warlock has attained level 14. Our Warlock has attained level 15. Our Warlock has gained a level. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 2. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 3. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 4. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 5. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 6. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 7. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 8. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 9. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 10. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 11. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 12. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 13. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 14. Our Warp Spider Exarch has attained level 15. Our Warp Spider Exarch has gained a level. Let the power of the Eldar wipe our enemies away. We are ready to unleash the Eldritch Storm on our foes. We cannot supply additional troops. You must make do with the forces you have for now. Our Bone Singers are exhausted. You must make do with the material you have. Our armory is depleted. We can send no more equipment at the moment. I sense an enemy in our territory. The foe approaches our holdings. The enemy has sent a champion into our holdings. Enemy soldiers approach our holdings. Their monstrosity now walks among us. A hostile psychic presence approaches our forces. Enemy vehicles bear down on our holdings. An enemy walker lumbers toward our possessions. One of our support structures is under attack. An ally's forces are coming under attack. One of our generators is under attack. An ally's headquarters are under attack. A healing station is under enemy attack. One of our listening posts is under attack. An allied hero unit is under attack. One of our structures is being attacked. The enemy has targeted our structure. The foe besets our holdings. One of our structures is under attack. One of our weapons platforms is under enemy attack. The enemy has targeted our weapons platform. Our webway gate is under enemy attack. The enemy wishes to shut our webway gate. One of our support structures has been destroyed. Our human ally's apothecary has been incapacitated. The avatar of Cain has fallen. It cannot be. Our howling banshees have howled their last. A teammate's tunnel has been sealed. Ancient Elothan has suffered great damage. You must revive our Wraith Lord. We have lost the Falcon tank to the enemy. Our Farseer is incapacitated. An allied Farseer has been incapacitated. The enemy has incapacitated the Farseer. Our human ally's forward operations relay has been lost. Our allied Space Marine commander has fallen. The enemy has destroyed our mighty fire prism. We have lost a generator to enemy fire. Our guardians have given their lives for our cause. The hive tyrant of our ally has fallen. Our headquarters has been destroyed. The webway assembly has been destroyed. Our allies' headquarters have been destroyed. An allied headquarters building has been destroyed. Our healing station has been lost to the enemy. Our aspect warriors have fallen to the enemy. Precious Eldar lifeblood has been spilt. I sense the spark of Eldar life being extinguished. Death has struck among our warriors. Our allies suffer casualties. Our allied soldiers die where they stand. Our allies' infantry perishes. Exarch Caliph has been incapacitated, Farseer. Our allies' commando has fallen. A teammate's lictor has fallen. One of our listening posts has been destroyed. An allied mech boy has fallen. Our rangers have met their end. An allied Ravener has been incapacitated. Pathfinder Ronan has fallen and must be revived. The enemy has destroyed one of our structures. We have lost a structure to the enemy. Our allies have lost a structure. The enemy has destroyed an allied structure. An allied tech marine has succumbed to the enemy. We have lost a support platform to the enemy. One of our allies' turrets has been destroyed. An ally has lost a turret to the enemy. Exarch Tyria has fallen. She must be revived, Farseer. We have lost a vehicle. An allied vehicle has fallen. Our allies have lost a vehicle. Warlock Velderan has been overwhelmed, Farseer. A teammate's orc banner has toppled. Our warlock has fallen. An allied warlock has been rendered unconscious. Our wolf spider is grievously wounded. An allied wolf spider exarch has been felled. A teammate's warboss has fallen. Our webway gate has fallen to ruin. An allied's webway portal has been permanently shut. Wraithborn Armature screams. Our Wraithlord has fallen. The enemy has only 5 points remaining. We have only 5 points remaining. The enemy has 10 points remaining. We have only 10 points remaining. The enemy has only 25 points remaining. We have only 25 points remaining. The enemy only has 50 points remaining. We have only 50 points remaining. The enemy has 75 points remaining. We have 75 points remaining. The enemy has 100 points remaining. We have 100 points remaining. The enemy has 150 points remaining. We have 150 points remaining. The enemy has 200 points remaining. We have 200 points remaining. The enemy has 250 points remaining. We have 250 points remaining. The enemy has 300 points remaining. We have 300 points remaining. Soon we will have the field. We will soon have conquest. Our triumph is nearly complete. Fortune's tide recedes from us. You must forestall the coming doom. We have come to a desperate pass. We must not lose the day. Fortune favors us. We must press it while we may. I sense desperation in our foe. We are achieving our goals. The battle goes our way, for now. Do not falter, for victory is within reach. New units are now available to us. New warriors are available to join the battle. New vehicles are now available to us. The craft world has prepared new war gear for our champion. Our ally slain apothecary has been returned to his base. Our ally's apothecary has been revived. The Banshee Temple sends warriors to fill the ranks. Our ally slain Farseer has been returned to her base. An allied Farseer has regained consciousness. Our ally slain Force Commander has been returned to his base. An allied Force Commander has been restored. Mobilizing additional Guardians. Our ally slain Hive Tyrant has been returned to its base. An ally's Hive Tyrant has been revived. We are replenishing the squadron's numbers. We are sending down infantry reinforcements. Our ally slain Commando has been returned to his base. Our teammate's Commando has been revived. Our ally slain Lictor has been returned to its base. Our teammate's Lictor has been restored. Our ally slain Mechboy has been returned to his base. An ally's Mechboy has been restored. A new Ranger joins their detachment. Our ally slain Ravener has been returned to his base. An ally's Ravener has cheated death. Our ally slain Tech Marine has been returned to his base. Our ally's Tech Marine has returned from the brink of death. Our ally slain Warlock has been returned to his base. A teammate's Warlock has been revived. Our ally slain Warp Spider has been returned to his base. Our ally's Warp Spider has regained awareness. The Warp Spider aspect sends its warriors. Our ally slain Warboss has been returned to his base. An ally's Warboss has been revived. Make ready the rune armor of fate. Let the flame of Asurian bless our Farseer in battle. Exarch, prepare to lead your sisters. Deploy the Bright Lance Cannon. Ready the Warlock's mantle. Gather the darkness that our Warlock may strike from the shadows. Prepare the runes for use on the field of battle. Let the 99th sword be honed and made ready for war. Engrave the runes of death and war. The Farseer calls for the runes of storm and fury. Deploying enhanced death spinner stabilizers. The warp spider temple readies its best webs. Draw the runes, ready the spirit stones. Let this blade strike terror in the foes of Eldar. We must arm for even crueler warfare. It is time to add to our war panoply. Our forces shall have tools for their task. Carry forth the Farseer's helm. Preparing filament alignment. Ready the runes of sacrifice and war. Resetting death spinners for increased filament production. Recalibrating death spinner targeters. Improved warp generators deploying. The Witchblade shall burn in your hands. The blades of war and fury are drawn. Draw the Warlock's blade. The time for mercy is long past. Make ready the Exarch's phase armor. With his power blades, the Exarch shall deal death from either hand. The runes of fate and sight are cast. Escalation underway. The craft world prepares its gifts. The Eldar host now wields greater weapons. The Bone Singers have delivered new gifts of war. Shape the Wraithbone into the Seer's armor. Deploying Shuriken Cannon. The forces of gravity will bow to our Farseer's blade. Ready the Singing Spear. Draw the Hunter's blade from its sheath. Send forth a Warlock to lead our Guardians. An Exarch emerges from the Warp Spider Shrine. I detect enemy Eldar near our possessions. The Eldar who now approach our forces do not wish us well. One of the enemy Eldar leaders has entered our area. Enemy aspect warriors have reached our territory. A potent Eldar mind invades our territory. Enemy Eldar have sent vehicles to our holdings. The enemy Eldar send a Wraith Lord into our midst. We must end its torment. Hostile Eldar have targeted our structures. Enemy Eldar batter at our structure. Hostile Orcs are claiming a victory point. Hostile Orcs seek to overrun our resource point. Hostile Orcs approach our holdings. Orc enemies approach our forces. We cannot brook their interference. I detect enemy Orcs, far too close to our holdings. A hostile Orc leader is loose among our possessions. Enemy Orc vehicles have entered our territory. Orcs are vandalizing one of our structures. The green beasts attack our structure. Enemy Space Marines are claiming a victory objective. The Space Marines are taking one of our resource points. The God Emperor's elite have found our holdings. The Space Marines bring their crusade to our borders. A hostile Space Marine leader approaches us. Enemy Space Marines send infantry among us. Hostile human vehicles in our area of control. Space Marines have targeted one of our structures. Our structure is prey to Space Marines. The Tyrannid enemy is claiming a victory objective. The Tyranids are taking our supply point. Hostile Tyranids press on our borders. Hostile Tyranids come to ravage our holdings. A hostile Tyrannid apex creature enters our area of control. The hostile touch of the hive mind. The Tyranids have found our holdings. One of our structures is under Tyrannid threat. You must drive the Tyranids from our structures before they fall.